It is now 5:30 set forward in the time of the meeting. Nominating Chairman Frank Staffier, I will ask our Executive Director, Mary Waldron, to read the accessibility statement and the Title 6 non-discrimination section.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. This meeting is accessible to people with disabilities. Microphones or telephones will be used by all speakers. Large print materials are available upon advance request. If you would like either of these accommodations, please contact Mary Waldron, 508-583-1833. The notification of non-discrimination rights and protections to beneficiaries with regards to the federal Title 6 / non-discrimination protections and the state non-discrimination protections is posted in this meeting room and is available on the Old Colony Council website. Please contact Mary Waldron for further information. Thank you. So with that, Mr. Chair, I will pull up the agenda for today.
I've got it right here too, Mary.
Perfect. Great.
Yeah.
I know if you would like, and I apologize, I can call the roll if you'd
Sure.
like.
Thank you very much, Ms. Chairman. I would like to have the roll call read by our Executive Director, and go ahead, Mary. You can make the roll call.
Chair Frank Staffier.
Accept the meeting.
Lee Hartman.
Present.
Rhonda Nyman.
Present.
Noreen O'Toole. I see you, Noreen. Hope you're muted.
Present.
Perfect. Becky Coletta.
Present.
Yolanda Espinola.
Present.
Alicia Siciliano. Chris Ryan. Alex Haggerty.
Present.
And I'm assuming that is John Costa's desk?
John Haynes.
Oh, John Haynes. Thank you, John Haynes. Thank
John
you.
Haynes present.
Thank you. And then staff, it's Mary Waldron and Charles Kilmer.
Present.
Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Director. Unfortunately, we are having an interim president nomination due to some issues with work and so forth. Our president has had to resign, and Mary, are we going to nominate an interim president until what date?
It will be for the months of April, May, and June, ending June 30th.
Okay.
And the nominating committee will be meeting again to in fact get a so the person will be the acting president through those dates with.
Okay, well, fortunately, we had somebody step up who would help us greatly. And as the chairman of the nominating committee, I am hoping that my cohorts on the board will accept the nomination of an interim president until July 1st. Becky Coletta, am I correct, Madam Director? She's going to take that post and help us out.
That is correct.
Okay. Lee and the other members of the board, do you have any other suggestions?
No, but I would like to second that nomination.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Do we have any other discussion on the nominations? Seeing none, Madam Director, I would accept a nomination from Mr. Hartman for Becky Coletta to serve until June the 30th as our acting president.
Right. And with that nomination, would you like me to run the roll?
Yeah, you could do that. See how the people feel about it.
Great. And perhaps before we do the roll, just to receive an affirmative that Ms. Coletta would be accepting that role.
Yes, I'm happy to step in.
Right.
And believe me, Becky, and we appreciate you helping out. This is a difficult time, and all the time I've been involved, I've never known a president who had to resign, and we do appreciate your assistance in this.
Thank you. No problem.
So with the roll call, Mr. Chair, Frank Staffier,
I would love to vote yes on Becky.
Lee Hartman,
Yes.
John Hayes,
Yes.
Becky Coletta,
Yes.
Noreen O'Toole,
Yes.
Yolanda Spinola,
Yes.
Rhonda Nyman,
100% yes.
Alex Haggerty,
Yes.
Chris Ryan,
Yes.
and Alicia, only just because Becky's there representing Pembroke. So, but I would, as the alternate, certainly for you to weigh in with your support.
Yes.
Right. Mr. Chair, that is a unanimous.
Thank you very much.
Chairman,
Mary, go ahead. I'm sorry.
yeah, Lee Hartman, if I could. So first of all, Becky, congratulations and thank you. And second is, if we can send some type of letter of thanks to Valerie, I
Valerie.
think that would be appropriate.
Yes.
Right. I will do that. And Becky, just for formalities, I will ask, and you and I can find the proper way, but there is a swearing in as the president, as the acting interim. So we'll make those arrangements as a formality.
Okay.
Thank you again, Becky. Madam Director, if there is nothing else, if anybody out there has something they want to say before we go into our regular meeting, please do so at this time. Okay, I will take a motion to adjourn for the time being, and we will reconvene at 5:45 for the second part of our meeting tonight.
The motion,
A motion to adjourn.
Second, and so is moved, and we are adjourned at this time. Again, at 5:45, we will reconvene and continue on with the business at hand. Thank you very much.
45.
Okay, I would like to call this meeting the 5:45 meeting of our special meeting to accept the resignation of our president and to finish up as much business here that we need to get done as soon as possible. So Mary, I will call the meeting to order, and would you read the accessibility statement, please?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. This meeting is accessible to people with disabilities. Microphones or telephones will be used by all speakers. Large print materials are available upon request, advance request. If you would like either of these accommodation, please contact Mary Waldron, 508-583-1833. The notice of non-discrimination rights and protections to beneficiaries with regards to federal Title VI non-discrimination protections and the state non-discrimination protections is posted in this meeting room and is available on the Old Colony Planning Council website. Please contact Mary Waldron at 508-583-1833 for more information. Thank you.
Thank you, Mary. Do we know if Sandy has joined the group?
She has not, Mr. Chair, and I will, let me share my screen for the agenda. For those that you have, but if it's your desire, I can go through the roll.
Sure. Well, why don't you do that, Madam Director?
I'm just doing it by way of my screen and not alphabetical. So I actually, let me do this by town officially. So Abington,
Present. Delegate
Eight.
present.
thank you.
Avon.
Avon,
Delegate,
Bridgewater, no. Brockton, it's not available. Duxbury,
Present.
thank you, Chris. East Bridgewater,
Alternate present.
thank you, John. Easton is not available. Halifax is not available. There's a conflict. Hanover,
Delegate present.
Kingston Head Board of Selectmen. Pembroke,
We have delegate and alternate present.
thank you. Plymouth,
Delegate present.
Plimpton,
Delegate present.
Stoughton is not available. West Bridgewater was not available, and Whitman.
Delegate present.
And we do have a quorum, Mr. Chair.
all set, Madam Director. I would like to accept the motion, as you all know, that our our president, Val Massard, is unable to give us the time that she felt, and I give her a lot of credit that Val, she just didn't want to take the job and do a half-bit job. She wanted to do it right, so she needed to retire. And Madam Director, I will accept the motion that we accept with graciousness I'm sorry.
That's okay, the resignation. Mhm.
Yeah, Val Massad, yeah, I'm getting older, I guess, Mary. But I will accept that motion.
So moved.
Okay, Lee Hartman, second.
And for the council members, just to clarify, it is Ms. Val Massard is resigning as president, but staying on as a delegate from Kingston. So on the motion, Mr. Chair, Frank Staffier,
Accept.
Becky Coletta,
Yes.
Noreen O'Toole,
Yes.
Rhonda Nyman,
Yes.
Christine Joy,
Yes.
Yolanda Spinola,
Yes.
Lee Hartman,
Yes.
Alex Haggerty,
Yes.
Chris Ryan,
Yes.
John Hayes. And my apologies, I didn't do it
Yes.
by your towns, but that's unanimous accepting of the resignation.
Very good. Thank you all for your input on that. Now, as you know, at our meeting earlier, the nominating committee has selected Becky Coletta has put herself forward to be the acting president until June the 30th. And the nominating committee will be actively seeking people this month and next month, so that in June we'll be ready to go with a new president and a new slate of officers. So we have accepted the nomination of Becky Coletta to take over this position until the June 30th date. So I will take a motion at this time to honor and accept the nomination of Becky Coletta.
So moved, Frank.
Thank you, Chris.
Lee Hartman, second.
Good, thank you. Mary, would you do a roll call just in case anybody has any questions or is not comfortable with this? Let us know, would you please?
I will go through the roll call as the towns alphabetically. Abington,
Yes.
Avon. Oh, and you know what? My apologies. Yolanda, I did not count you in because you're not on my list. My at-large, you're present for the at-large as well. My apologies, Yolanda. Let me go back. So Abington was a yes. Avon,
Yes.
Bridgewater's not here. Brockton not here. Duxbury,
Yes.
East Bridgewater,
Yes.
Hanover,
Yes.
Pembroke.
I'll defer to our alternate.
Thank you.
Yes.
Plymouth,
Yes.
Plimpton,
Yes.
and at-large.
Yes.
That is unanimous, Mr. Chair.
Thank you very much, members of this committee.
Whitman too, Mary.
Oh, gosh, Whitman, sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
How could you forget that? How could you forget that nice lady, Mary? I'm telling you,
I need
I'm
new
not the only
glasses.
one getting old.
I need new glasses. My apologies, Noreen.
All right.
Does any other member that's here is online have anything else to bring up? If not,
Frank, it's
Yeah.
Christine. Could I just say thank you so much to Becky for her willingness to take on this role to finish up the term. So thank you so much, Becky, for
Yep. and
for stepping in. Greatly appreciated.
thank you,
Christine.
Christine. And I know that Lee and everybody here was very happy that Becky accepted this. And if there is nothing else, probably the shortest 2 meetings I've ever attended in this career. I'll like to call for an adjournment.
So moved, Lee Hartman.
I'll
With no-
second.
No discussion on an adjournment. We are adjourned.
Thank you.
Good
Good night,
night.
everyone.
Congratulations,
Thanks,
Becky.
Becky.
Thank you.
Congratulations,
Thank
Becky.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Becky.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, everybody.